Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and today we have another episode of our little A to Z officers series. And today we'll talk about another rare officer, and that's Ash Tyler. So as usual, let's start with the basics. He is class engineering, which means you need engineering badges to upgrade him. We'll see that soon. And he's from the group Discovery, which means that you can have him as captain on the ship, and then other people from that group can give him synergy, or he can give synergy to another captain of that group. And he's from the faction Federation, which means you need Federation faction credits. And if you haven't seen the series Discovery and don't know why I'm a bit surprised about him being in the group Discovery, and not really surprised, but first of all, he was a Klingon, then Section 31, but here he's Group Discovery, although he was there for some time only. Then you can read the infotext here. There's always an infotext in the info box about every officer. First, before I get to the abilities, I want to show you about what I was talking about with the upgrading and group and stuff. You see, I need one engineering badge, I need Federation credits, and the normal officer XP to promote him. So that shows what I meant on the basics. He does have a captain maneuver, as you could hear, and that's hold position. And when I got Tyler for the first time, that was quite an important one, because when defending on a capture node, Ash Tyler gives all officers on the ship a bonus of 60% to their attack. And when he was introduced into the game, there were far less PvP crews than we have nowadays. And at that time, with the levels we had, with the ships we had, with the PvP crews we had, he was really a great sarcophagus captain. Nowadays it looks a bit different, but if you don't have anything else, it's still a choice to do, especially when you are on the lower levels and have the chance to get him via the Discovery event, for example. And his officer ability, the Beast Inside, that's more like the Klingon Inside. At the start of each round, if the opponent is burning, and you can do that with a good combination of officers here, Ash Tyler increases the damage of the ship by 70% of the total attack of all officers on the ship, and that's cumulative. And that's why he really was such a good sarcophagus captain with both of his abilities, and that really made my sarcophagus strong for a long time. Nowadays, I'm not putting the sarcophagus on a capture node anymore because of the levels of my other ships. But on lower levels, that really was a good thing. On newer service, it's a good thing when there are not these gigantic ships around. But as soon as the bigger ones come in, it's not that important anymore with the sarcophagus. And of course, as a rare officer, he does have two traits for away team assignments. 3 is epics. He's a rare. And that's Spy and Dedicated. I need to upgrade that a bit because I'm not using him on a ship anymore, usually because of all the other PvP crews that came in. But I'm sending him to away teams now, so we'll have to upgrade it. Especially the Dedicated part will be very good for my away team assignments. But you will also want to know how to get him, and for this we just go to the the normal recruit section. There is standard recruit, that's why I shouldn't say standard. And there we first of all have the overcrowded recruit, as I always call it. That's the ultra recruit, and there this time I'm scrolling down to the rare ones. Last time with the Role Mod I did quite a mistake there. Here with the rare ones, there is Tyler, but there are so many officers in here. The chance to get a certain officer and shards from a certain officer are a bit slim here, but nevertheless you have a chance to get him. The easier part is, as I mentioned earlier, the Discovery Recruit Special. There's Tyler in there. There's far less officers in here, and every Sunday when you do your Discovery event, you have a chance to get officers here. And with that Tyler, and as a rare officer, he doesn't need that many shards to unlock, so that's your chance to get him. Plus, we have the Crucible of War at the moment, and that's why I'm saying you either have 1 or 2 of those depending on your level. I have 2 of those, and in one of the 2, but I never can remember which one, there's Tyler as well, must be the other. or I'm blind. Oh, no, there's Tyler. So the Crucible War Recruit is another chance for you to get him. But especially with Tyler, I would like to hear your opinion. If you are on a newer server, are you using him? The people on the older servers probably will use the other and newer PvP crews, I guess. But if you're on a lower level on a newer server, let me know if you're using Tyler to defend your territory, or if you just from the start used him for away team assignments. One other thing I want to mention is I talked about my work now and then, and so today I just want to say I opened up a new channel that's called Outside View Scandals. I do that in English and in German on 2 different channels. And the German one already started quite well, I must say. It's always the algorithm, if people see it or not. If you're interested in that, because I'm talking about scandals from ancient times up to modern times. And that's what I really have fun with making. At the moment is really... Those 2 channels are the ones I really have the most fun making the videos, because I can be a little bit more ironic, sometimes even sarcastic, but on these topics. So I chose to try that, and with the German one starting quite well, I decided to do daily videos on those. And so if you like to have a look into some scandals you might not have heard about, especially the ancient one or from the Middle Ages, then have a look, or the list is always in the pinned comment under the videos, or if you want to have a direct link, just write it in the comments, then I'll send it to you. It's on my normal English Discord as well. I have a STFC only Discord because I made a separate one for STFC. And there are so many people now that I don't want to close that and put that in with my rest of my English Discords. But if you want to have a link for the other English Discord besides STFC, let me know. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.